Hi everyone, this is the last match I bring you guys today. John Parrot versus Igor Figueiredo. The last match in first round, so let's enjoy it.
In what is the final match of today's play. I've got to be honest, I think this is going to be a very interesting game. I really do. I think if John Parrot can play somewhere near the John Parrot of old, certainly that's the style of play that Igor plays. He likes to go for his shots. And wasn't he proud walking down them steps? Also with it being at the Crucible, makes it that little bit extra special. And this boy can play. If you've never heard of him from home, he can play the game. He's had one match away from qualifying. He does hit the ball like John Parrot very, very well. John's obviously got a very straight cue action in days gone by. They are both confident players. And John, as I'm sure you've seen on TV, will have been busy at the World Qualifiers and the World Finals professional. It's a good shot from Igor. Pretty tied up. It will go in the one pocket, but it does reduce the chances when it only goes in one side.
A peak of his powers, Tony Drago, especially with that wave of dark hair.
Yeah, that's a good comparison. So, still relatively new to the game of snooker, but John's just trying to come off two cushions and land on the one at the bottom. That was a very good shot.
Couple of gremlins in the system. We're not leaving this one early.
John again, one cushion this time, just trying to drop on that red and the black rail. You knew straight away by the expression on John's face there, he didn't quite hit it hard enough. I do believe he's done it again. I think John knew the moment he hit it. 10 shots, 20 shots, wherever it takes. He won't lose the frame on a 3-miss rule or anything. And he's doing it again. He's actually frightened of hitting this too hard because he does not want to push that red along the rail.
Foul and a miss. Igor Figueiredo.
How long are we on air?
I know we'll have time to talk about him this evening as the next couple of hours unfolds. That's better. Proud day for him and his family and his country.
Yeah, I've been fortunate to spend a bit of time with Igor up at the Q House Academy, and it's a long way to go anyway back to Brazil, but due to the current restrictions, he did get home at Christmas, but his flight did get moved back a few times.
On Judgment Day, he wasn't a million miles away from getting here. The World Professional Championship. Well, how about that? He gets a little reminder from his opponent.
He's not shy. And like I said, very, very similar play to Igor. As you can see by that shot. On that red just to the left of the black. I think this is going to be a close game, this. John looks up for it.
I wonder how much nerves will play a factor.
Throws a player a little bit off balance. Because as you can see, it's quite a big arena when you're down to one table, and really is a privilege. All credit to Jason Francis and his team. Well, that black being tied up has just slowed things up a little bit and stopped the plane flowing. I guess first frame of the match, both because of what you're leaving your opponent. It'll just take the pressure off a touch, allow them to settle into the match a little bit. Again, not taking too many risks. Has left Igor. So if you miss it, it brings the red back down the table. The last thing you want is the red going back up with you. That's a great shot.
One.
Very good opening shot.
Igor saved his status on tour with that great run. Beat Jimmy Robertson, UK champs, and then lost out to Joe Perry in the last 64. So it's been a tough season, but at the English Institute of Sport, so he'll be buoyed up for this. I think they'll be first up as well, midday tomorrow afternoon.
I think if I knew I was playing Stephen Hendry in the next round or something, I think I'd lose on purpose. Starting to show a bit of form as well. Excellent pot there from John. Doesn't appear to play with a lot of side. Drilling balls in, back of the pocket. So he's trying to line things up a little differently.
8.
Hmm.
But certainly judging by his long potting, he's doing it very well.
Rocket World Seniors. So, although that's a difficult situation, he knew,
running behind all the qualifying tables. There was 4 tables in blocks on each side of the building. And I was going back from a match,
14.
terrified I was going to meet an angry John Parrot after my match, but never done that again. It was also Preston in the winter. And believe me, them holiday chalets aren't meant for the winter. Very cold they were. What a shot from JP there. Hit and run all the time. And as you can see, he's got to hit this with a lot of top. Left hand side, get it down the table. That is a very, very good effort. Very good effort.
John Parrot. 4.
we go best of 7s tomorrow, and we're best of 9 for the final on Sunday night. 7 o'clock. Plenty of drama to come between now and then, of course. And everybody will have a few weeks off before those aspiring to regain a place on tour gather for Q School. But this officially is the very, very last event of it.
There's no doubt that snooker's led the way in the sports.
Second match on tomorrow afternoon for those wishing to mark a card. Paddy Wallace played really well against Mick Judge.
Igor Figueiredo 1.
Again,
He can nominate the black, but he can't see a safety off it, so he's choosing to go up the table, and well, he's done well hitting the green. Now if he'd have missed the green there, he would have. That's a good shot, that, from John. Decent, get 2 or 3 inches off that baulk cushion on any safety shot. Just gives you the upper hand. That's an equally good shot from Igor there. Yeah, very good. And then a bit of pressure on John, you could see, just caught it a little bit thick. Bit of body movement from John there, he knew the minute he'd hit it. Again, I don't think both players will mind that, it'll just help them settle. Beautiful shot there from Igor. Took a chance. Knew he was going to leave John in if he missed it, but Again, very similar style to John Parrot.
8.
It just seems to deliver it so straight. Whereas you have to get used to these super fine cloths, which is a case of trying to roll things and drop things in.
You want to try and justify every day that you're away and trying to maximise his potential, this newfound second part of his career from the age of 32. Good story.
Igor Figueiredo.
Yeah, and of course
28.
he's not got the home comforts that many of the main tour professionals have got. A lot of the guys in the UK certainly will have their favourite TV programmes to watch on the night, and certainly a family to go home to. Of course, he's not got any of that, so it's hard when I was on the main tour, leaving my family back at home. Not easy to do. Good. Just got to keep slightly down on the white when you play off a cushion. It was a decent effort, that. Unlucky to catch the brown on the way back. Thin off the edge. He does not want to be pushing too many balls out. Yeah, he's gone for a very, very thin edge there. He doesn't want to be putting any pace into this red at all, because if he does, he's going to open the black up.
The outcome of this frame is still not determined. Oh, that'll help. Wow.
Because John would have gone for it. John would have certainly attacked the balls and tried to get them open. Yeah, they've done well, these guys, these referees. Of course, led by
8.
Leo Scullion. Dare I mention it, he refereed my 147 in the German Masters. I won't talk about that though, Rob. I'd have had him round for dinner that night, I was that happy.
15.
If he gets this colour, John's going to need snookers. So it's just a case of dropping the pink in. Getting enough in front. Or possibly a free ball opportunity while this red's on the table.
Igor Figueiredo. 21.
A nice bit of luck.
To acknowledge his good fortune.
Do you know what, Rob? They're not in bad positions, these, for snookers. I think Igor's going to be aware of that. Can get an opportunity to swing the white around the table. They're in a good place. Igor will know this, which is the shot Igor's just try and played. Sometimes you've just got to try and play a snooker back.
Had plenty of time in this intriguing opener.
Oh.
The 1991 World and UK champion. But a good frame on the board. His first. Oh, as he goes for this yellow.
9. 12. 16.
Familiar Brazilian flag on the left, representing all the nationalities
21.
here. First couple of days has gone really quickly.
27. Foul.
Igor goes in off, it doesn't matter. Excellent finish to the first frame. The Brazilian is on the board, 1-0 against the former champion.
And once again, I think the eyes are drawn to a possible Hendry and White clash again. The two guys played last year, and I think the whole country stopped to watch that match.
In the second frame, trailing by 1 here at the Crucible. There's got to be some kind of alliteration. To be continued.
Certainly good signs that he's queuing well. And once again, very attacking shot there. Played that fantastic. Certainly not shy of going for his shots, Igor.
Seven.
He's just going to be looking for angles off colours all the time. Trying to get the cue ball back down towards the black spot. There's a couple of big shots coming up. He's just under hit that a touch. Ideally want it to be a little bit further down the table. Can play the cover shot with a pack. Should he leave it over the pocket? That's what he should have done. He's hit it a bit hard. Has he got cover on the blue? No, he hasn't.
Well.
May have just tried to do that. Let's just get the points. Yeah, I'm not sure, John, you had the angle there.
Well.
They play with a lot of side.
Well.
Yeah, very good. Once again, the ball slamming into the back of the pockets.
I think that first frame would have really helped to settle him down.
8.
Now, going to open the reds even more here. Yeah, again, well played.
It's not quite an orchard of reds, as Dominic Dale has coined the phrase.
Maybe right in the first round against Darren Morgan. Oh, Igor.
Igor
Took your eye off it.
22.
It's a mistake. Oh, now this is what John needs. A good starter.
Well.
And for me, John's looking comfortable out there, so I would expect him to score a few here.
Igor will be annoyed with himself over that. I agree with you. I thought it had the potential to look like a century.
Yeah, Igor's effectively done all the hard work for John. Unless it was a bit tight, but if it was, it shouldn't have been the red he should have been going for. If there was any doubt, he should have gone for something else, but a little bit error of judgment, but can soon rectify it with this next shot, because now
16.
the pink spot is free. And just wiped its feet there. Just put a little bit more pressure on the pot there, because I said he's looking well out there, and he's taken these very confidently.
It was looking for all the world like a very big scoring visit.
I think John is just going to try and get the white. Nah, he's rushed it. He threw a quick one in there, Rob. Not quite dropped.
31.
You've just got to sometimes rely on a little bit of gravity to help it in. But he knew that if he was going to miss it, certainly he was leaving Igor back in, and that just amplified the pressure.
For the winner, Igor Figueiredo would love to say, can he edge closer?
That just opens the other one up into all pockets. It's the right choice. But he knew he just had to pinch a little bit of pocket there. If you know that you're going to miss a ball and gift your opponent a frame winning opportunity, it certainly amplifies the pressure. Realigning himself with his glasses, and John, you threw a quick one in again there. No pause on the backswing. You can see it, Rob. A little bit of pressure. And look, I mean, you know, John Parrot, great former world champion. Certainly on the two shots John's missed, as you've seen there, he's played with a pause. He threw quick ones in.
Superb from the Brazilian.
Choosing to go the other way. He's just about got there. Wanting to be a little bit further, but he's on the red. When your cue is straight and as accurate as he is. Equally the same with John Parrot. It does make you very strong in certain departments in the game. little bit of an angle, so it naturally just goes across.
14.
Looked as though he had an opportunity to conjure a big break and then let John Parrot
17.
in. Punish the mistake. That one wriggled in.
It was very Roger Moore, that. Now, Roger Moore only
26.
raised one eyebrow, I think.
Beautifully done.
32.
Igor Figueiredo is one away
Igor
from
Figueiredo.
completing his maiden match at the Crucible with a win over a former champion in a bid to face another in the quarter-finals. Big night for the Brazilian. So far he's delivering 2-0. Oh, how about that? Absolutely nothing wrong with John Parrot's long game. Igor Figueiredo's nerve has held good, and he deserves his lead. But some of John Parrot's long pots have been great.
Sensational safety, sensational long potting. But just the odd little silly one like that is just catching him out. Igor playing with a shot that we like to call a drag shot. And halfway travelling down the table, the white will slow down. It just helps you get the line of the shot a lot better. Trying the attacking shot there. Has he got away with it? Well played, John. That was difficult. Touched too hard, but extra couple of inches. Very good. Again, he's got to pull another shot out the bag here.
John Parrot. 8.
Sometimes things don't quite go your way. And there again, there's another one from Igor. Possibly seeing the winning line. I'll say 95% of the tour do. Whenever he plays a little bit under pressure. That back pause, which...
Dennis putting his cue down for the final time. Good shot from John Parrot. That was hugely emotional. Losing that match against Barry Pinches and then coming off, and a day or so ago that he would be
15.
finishing his participation. Played him the last minute of the final in 1985 and there was barely a dry eye in the house, myself included, doing the interview. I could barely get the words out. But not with a cue in his hand.
20.
Certainly not to competitive level. You may have to just go into them. Yeah, he's tried to nudge one on the outside there and he just glanced one on the way through. That was tough. That was tough.
27.
Credit to him for taking it on, but that was a tough shot.
Now, is Igor Figueiredo going to feel the pressure of the impending winning line if he's able to take advantage of this opportunity? Jason Francis, chairman of the World Seniors, that broadcasting deal has been done, so people around South America will have had an opportunity to be watching this, and he'll know that, and everybody connected with him at the academy as well, who no doubt will be watching tonight.
9.
As much as he can. Doesn't want to be doing anything different.
17.
Did a lovely little shot there, just played it with a bit of right hand side, just to give himself a nice angle on the black, just to play a simple stun shot.
Well, if he was in the club at the academy, he'd clear the table here with his eyes closed.
Yeah, and of course, there's not many people that can actually say they've played at the Crucible, whether it's professional level or world senior level. And even some of the players that are not on the professional main tour still do play at a high standard. So
3.
to win this tournament, went in front 4 frames to 0. Jimmy had a fantastic comeback. So it's no mean feat.
Igor, Figueiredo, 40.
Right, he's going to be a little bit disappointed he didn't finish the match there, but red and bottom of the pink.
1.
Once again, wide South American shoulders. He was so close.
This is a big shot, this. Yeah. It was a big shot, a lot of pressure on it.
4.
You knew that.
One.
And that, again, is a prize in itself. Playing such a great ambassador.
Nine.
Wow, that was a beautiful shot there. Got the perfect angle on the blue there. Just to keep this simple. Green, that's one of his options. There's the side, just holding the cue ball.
16.
So effectively,
19.
Superb.
I do feel for John Robb. I do think he's played okay. It's just, I think he's just caught himself out a little bit with the table. We all know how great a player John Parrot is. He showed it in some of the great pots he's played. But Igor, you've got to say, has taken his chances and taken them well.
Great performance by the Brazilian. Samba
24.
snooker indeed.
41. Game and match. Igor, Figueiredo.
And what a way to finish. Fantastic performance there. I'm sure the streets of Brazil, family and friends back there will be cheering him on there and glad to see him through. Absolutely brilliant. What a great way to start your career at the Crucible. Great way. We're just about to get Igor back into the arena now, and he's with Rob Walker.
Igor, you can't disappear before we've had a chance to interview you at the end of a debut that's seen you beat one of the all-time greats, a man who lifted the trophy 30 years ago. Many congratulations.
Thank you very much. Yeah, little nervous, first time in Crucible against one champion. Yeah, exciting.
I thought I sensed you were a tiny bit edgy when you came out, but how quickly did you settle into the match after you secured the first frame?
Sorry, not understanding.
How much better did you feel after you won the first frame?
Yeah, more comfortable, but after I miss easy red for corner, I miss my concentration. After, I think John also long time no practice, give him a lot of chance and broke my concentration because on the tour you don't have a lot of chances, yeah. But also because it nerves a lot.
Had you taken a moment to glance at the Brazilian flag? We were wondering about that in commentary.
Yeah, I don't have words for this moment for my country, for Americas, for especially South America. Yeah, yeah. I hope this moment coming more future players improve snooker in Brazil and Americas. I try to get a pubs and CBBS to improve snooker there.
And have you had a few text messages and have you had contact from people at home with them displaying their excitement about what you've been doing?
Yeah, maybe after this match, maybe having hundreds. I try to answer everyone. Yeah, I know it's very important this moment for my career and for South America. I'm very, very happy for this moment.
Okay, so you've beaten one former champion. Now you have to come back fairly soon. You've got the first of the quarterfinals against Stephen Hendry. What will that mean to you to face the king of the Crucible in the Crucible?
Yes, when I started my first hero, Steve Hendry, after Ronnie and another ones, I'm very fan now, Selby with his tactical. Excited for this moment. I try give my best.
Remember, when you come out to play the match, you have to try and win. Don't ask him for an autograph or a selfie. You have to try and beat him.
Of course, of course. Maybe after match, I come back to fun again.
I'm sure he'll sign a few bits and bobs for your family. Igor, it's a great story. You've worked so hard, I know, up at the academy. Many congratulations on a winning Crucible debut. Well done.
Thank you very much, everyone. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, we will be seeing Igor once again tomorrow in the quarterfinals. Here's how it lines up for our third day of action here at the Rocket World Seniors. So, Stephen Hendry against Igor Figueiredo. Can Igor keep this dream?
And congratulations, Figueiredo, and he comes to the quarterfinals. He will start the first quarterfinal tomorrow at 1 p.m. European time, CET time, and that means he will face against Stephen Henry. That will be a very great match. So let's wait till tomorrow, and I will bring you guys on 4 quarterfinals. And after tomorrow, they're going to play semi-final and also the finals. From the quarterfinal, they will play best of 7 and finals is best of 9. So let's wait till that time. Thank you so much for watching and see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much and bye bye. Have a good night.